What is up, Aquarius? I'm back. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in North Node. I'm going to jump right in, Aquarius. Yeah, I got this pheromone oil that I love smelling on myself. But all right, Aquarius, let's jump right in. I want to thank you guys, my audience, my ancestors, my spirit guides, and my higher self for delivering these messages and bringing them to you guys. If you're new here, please subscribe to the tribe. If you're just coming in, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. That way you know when I'm putting down a message for us Aquariuses, all right? Trying to get up to 2K. Once I start doing that, I will be doing other signs in rotation. Occasionally, I do collective, all right? But again, I'm mainly an Aquarius channel. That's mainly where my downloads be. Occasionally Taurus and Libra and Cancer. All right, thank you, ancestors. Let's get on to this reading, Aquarius. You got someone or someones. For some of you guys, it is a group. For some of you guys, it is one particular person that was very sneaky and two-faced and camouflaged in your energy, all right? I do feel like you're not talking to this person. They're on block, or you're just not messing with them anymore, okay, or talking to them, all right? This person was very sneaky. You took a gamble with this situation, with this person, all right? This person also gambled and fumbled you, okay? They could have had you in third-party situations. They were going from partner to partner, again, doing unsafe decisions, not thinking, okay? And a lot of it mainly was to hurt you, but all they did was hurt themselves, okay? For some of you guys, you saw right through this person. You saw right through the mask. All right, but now somebody is in the energy of feeling very stupid because they felt like they should have listened to you. Some of you guys might have seen this coming. You might have said something to this person. You might have warned them. Whatever the case it is, it's going to be different for a lot of you guys. But they didn't listen. Hi. They thought they were trying to one-up you, pull a fast one over on you, okay? But a lot of you guys, okay, you triggered this person in so many ways because your light revealed their demons, their demonic ways. This is also a person that loves to play victim. They make a lot of poor decisions, risky decisions, bad decisions, get themselves into a lot of predicaments, and then want to call, you know, and point the fingers at other people, mainly you, okay? And a lot of you guys was like, no. If you would stop doing A, B, and C, you would not be in D, okay? So again, these people, this person, people, it's going to be different for some of you guys. For some of you guys, it's a lot of people. It's more than one. But again, they tried to play in your face. They were very sneaky. Again, this person is still watching you off of fake profiles, hiding themselves on social media, all right? But again, they wishing they would have chose better. They wish they would have handled you better. They wish they would have listened to you, okay? When they were trying to one-up you. They were trying to pull the wool over your eyes. They were trying to play in your face, basically. Okay, now they also thought that you were some type of person, again, that once this was revealed, that you were going to go out there and get karma, that they were putting you in situations that you were going to be unsatisfied with your life, but you're not. Okay, you did a reverse Uno on them. You are very good in your life right now because you're not dealing with them. You haven't soaked up their energy as most of us empaths do. And you don't need to do no revenge. That's not your mentality because you already know just them playing with you, fumbling you, is your own revenge. because you're not dealing with them no more in your life. Okay? And you also know God sees all. Karma is very real. That's another thing. These people did not believe in karma. So again, you don't need to get revenge. It comes all on their own. And just from this situation alone, you are triggering them. In your energy, in your authentic self, you are triggering them. They're having flashbacks. They're they're exploding with their emotions because they can't get to you like they tried to. They can't pull a fast one on you like they tried to. You trigger a lot of childhood wounds with inside of them, which they tried to do to you. They try to make you result back into your shadow side, your shadow moment. They might have at one time, but again, as you realize and start to work on yourself and rise above it, you realize that was the ultimate karma right there. That was the ultimate revenge right there. When they go low, you went high. And they're like scratching their head like, how does Aquarius do it? How can I not affect them by doing the sneaky shit that I did, by jumping from partner to partner, that, calling out what they used to be in the past? A lot of you guys have put an ending to the old you. You're not the person that they once thought you was, or you was when you met them, or was dealing with them before. No, you've risen above that. So right now you're closed off. You've been dealing with somebody that was also closed off with showing you their real self. Okay? But they gambled you and they lost. Show me more with this energy. What is this sneakiness? Whoa. Queen of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys were dealing with a fire sign or someone that had fire in their chart, okay? Or Pisces or Aries, okay? But this person, like I said, was operating out of their low vibrational self. This person, the Queen of Wands in reverse, is someone that is not sure of themselves. They are very sneaky, very underhanded, okay? Because they lack something inside of themselves. They're not independent. They're codependent, all right? They're a nasty person, okay? They operated out of their dark self, okay? So again, this person was very jealous, very envious of who you are or what you stand for or what you do. So again, they mask themselves. They put on a mask. This person was not happy. And them being in that energy realized that they also were not abundant. Okay? They could not be aligned like some of you guys are. Even though you may go through some tough times, you might put on a fake smile because you know energy is everything. Okay? Most of us are very heightened and aware of that. This person isn't. Again, they put themselves in predicaments, okay, by taking a gamble, making unsafe decisions, not thinking, and then they want to blame everybody else. They wonder why their life is not going according to their plans, okay? Because they steady around here, putting on fake masks, doing people wrong, doing people dirty, because something is missing inside of them. Yeah, but again, what comes around goes around. They are reaping karma. Some of you guys, you closed out the cycle because, again, you realize you could not be entrapped in it. What does this go? Round and round again. That's the orbits, okay? The infinity symbol. The night. Again, karma. You ended a cycle. You closed out a cycle because, again, you wanted to reap good benefits for yourself. You did not want to pile up more karmic debt for yourself, but this person did that, is doing that or have done that. So again, you closed out the cycle and that opened you up to a world of opportunities. You also might have traveled away from this person, gotten away from this person no matter what. This person also has been watching you on the World Wide Web, Facebook, okay? Watching your glow up, watching you shine. Some of you guys also might have called the person out on their BS. Whoa, child. For some of you guys, this was a friend, a family member. This person was wannabe kitchen witch, okay? Doing things behind your back, doing things to affect your stability, your home life, your finances. Now they're burdened with the 10-10 here. You close out this cycle. Now they're carrying heavy burdens of their own because they created this karma. A lot of people also starting to see them for who they are and how they treated you. A lot of people are like, wow, if this person was their daughter, their sister, their friend, their lover, and he did them like that, let me pull away from this person. Because it's only a matter of time before they do me like that. When people gossip, because I see this in this person too, going to people gossiping. Also, they might have been doing that to you, coming to you, gossiping about people. You best believe they were doing that about you to other people as well. This person is a gossiper. So people are starting to realize, wow, this person doesn't have a true, authentic, good intent for people inside of them because they're a miserable person. So hurt people hurt people. And that's what this person has done. And that's what people are looking and realizing this person. So this person is feeling very stupid right now in front of others. You know what I kept hearing too? The gas face. I'm really showing my age with this song, okay? I know it was 3 white boys that was rappers. This person got the gas face. They got the egg on their face. They feeling very dumb and stupid right now for how they try to play these games with you. All right? Because no matter what, you have closed out the cycle, ended, you realize this person was a burden, their lies, their betrayal, all that was nothing but a burden. And again, like I said, you had to rise above it. And from you doing that, you started to close out cycles, breaking cycles. You put an ending to who you was, okay? And worked on yourself, and that brought or is bringing in new opportunities, stability. You started to focus on your business, your finances, your job, your family, your children, whatever it is, your husband, your wife, because you realize, wow, I didn't do anything to this person. For them to come up against me like that, like I'm the one that is mean and evil and unhappy. Clearly you saw this person right through them, that they were unhappy, they were insecure. I'm good, ma'am, how are you? They were insecure. They didn't love themselves. So again, they're going to take out this energy on everybody else. This person was an energetic vampire. An energetic vampire. You may have took some time to think about the situation, to rest. You had to rest and really contemplate how you was going to handle this situation, how you was going to handle this person, because it was a build-up. It was a build-up for a long time for a lot of you guys. You dealt with this situation for a while. Okay? Now this person is sick. Okay? They fall upon ill times. They're not getting the attention that they wanted. They're definitely not getting the attention from you. Definitely not getting the attention from others. People are starting to see them as a burden to even be around with. They don't want that energy onto them. They don't want that karma. Again, some of you guys got this person blocked. They're not getting the communication that they thought they would get from you or others. They're having a lot of arguments with people. This person was doing a lot of magic as well. They're also obsessed with watching you still. I don't care if you got them blocked. They got fake profiles. They're watching you. They're watching you step into your glow up. They're watching you be this master builder of your life. They're watching you create a whole new life without them in your own world. And like I said, they're so obsessed with how did you do this? because they thought that slandering your name, putting you through turmoil, causing all this chaos and drama in your life, tricking your mind, putting you through what they say, psychological, mental warfare, and spiritual warfare. That is spiritual warfare to me. How you gonna try to play with somebody's mind, trick them into thinking that you're supporting them, you have their back, and all along you're stabbing them in the back? Okay? Yep. But like I said, Aquarius, you saw right through this person. You might have even warned them. You triggered them because you shine the light on their demons. You called out their darkness. You called out who they were. Exactly what they were doing to you. You called out their gossip. You called out their slander. You called out their evil ways. And that's what really triggered them. Because it was like, oh, who do Aquarius think they are? For some of you guys, this was a lover that thought they can play with you. Okay? And what happened was they went and got with someone that was just as nasty and dirty and sneaky as they were. And this person played with them. This person was putting them in mental confusion, lying and sneaking behind their back, doing love potions and magic on them to make them stay. For a lot of you guys, not all, this person that they went and dealt with had an STD that they did not tell them about. Since they want to go out there and risk and gamble and play with other people's lives, this person played with them lives. Now, like I said, this person is obsessed with watching you, knowing that they fumbled you because they see you creating a whole new life for yourself. You could be also in another relationship. For some of you guys, I don't see that. I see that you are really focused on your bag, your money, your business, your life, your home. You don't care what this person got going on. You could be seeing 333 here. You're working on yourself. You're working on making a better life for yourself. You're working on never going back to that situation. Never going back to them friends. Never going back to that family member. That life. You're getting good news. And again, I don't know if some of you guys are mentioning this stuff on Facebook or something like that. You're getting good news, and because also this person was doing divination, magic, spying on you through divination, they also gotten good news about you. Because they were sitting there trying to watch to see if any of their little tactics was going to make you fall, make you fail, make you feel insecure about yourself. No. That's all them. They were projecting a lot of their nasty energy onto you, or at least that they were trying. But they see that, God, the divine, is working with you. You learn your lessons from these people, this person. Exactly. I do too, honey. It was a blessing. Even the lesson was a blessing. Because now you know how to move. You know, the signs and the symbols of this moving forward in your life. Again, some of you guys got a true connection coming in, a home coming in, because you are working on yourself, your self-mastery. Whatever new job you got going on, your business, in due time, it is going to be very prosperous, and it's going to give you a whole new life. And that is your vision right now. Right now, you got a whole new vision board, and this person is not included. But they're steady watching you rise above and rise above them, because everything they set for you to happen failed. Everything they talked upon their life is now upon your life is now their life. You're getting your wishes. You're getting your wishes. You're walking in your purpose. You're on the right track. Everything is working out just fine. Yep. They planned for your demise, but now you got plans for the future, okay? You might even have the plan to get away from this person. Like I just said, Six of Swords. Moved away from mental conflict, moved on to calmer waters. And now this person is having headaches, anxiety, fear. They can't sleep at night. They're being haunted by your spirit team. And their risky behavior. The actions that they have chose. Like I said, some of them have this nasty STD. Sexually transmitted disease and sexually transmitted demons. From out there risking it all and being a player. Again, for some of you guys, you just pull back your energy and you started to focus on your projects. The things that you wanted to manifest, to come into your life. You could not waste any more energy on this person, these people. And from doing that, you're being rewarded. Things are coming out. They're starting to balance out. They wanted you trapped in a web of lies, slander. People are looking at them like, what kind of person are you? What kind of family member are you? They see that, yeah, they see the truth about them just like you did. It might have taken a while for these people to see this. Some of you guys, you're taking them to court. You will be vindicated, all right? Somebody tried to ghost you. You might have ghosted them. They try to control you. But again, you took your power back. You're controlling your life. You got the Emperor and Empress here. You're balancing your divinity, divine masculine and feminine, okay? You realize that you need to get out of the situation fast. You were pushed away, pulled away, planned away, just in time. Okay? Because now these people, this person is so unhappy. They're in so much despair. Their money ain't right. Their health ain't right. Their family's turning up against them. Everybody's turning their back on them. All because of what they've done to you. Because people also notice who this person is. It's only a matter of time before they do it to others. Or they have, and now people are starting to see, wow, it was this person all this time. Yeah, it took a lot of strength for you to deal with it. You could have been dealing with a Leo, for you to pull back your energy, tame your inner beast, and move forward, all right? It shows how brave you are. This person was nothing on but demon time. This person was very toxic, could have been dealing with a Capricorn, very karmic, very low vibrational, very lustful, okay? Very materialistic, very negative mindset. Now they're obsessed watching your glow up. You set clear boundaries with this person. You pulled away. You also are very protected, Aquarius. The divine is here. They've been protecting you, moving you forward, having you very balanced, having you do things in moderation. Okay, because you were dealing with people and situations that were the opposite of that. Okay, like I said, you are in magician energy. You're getting your manifestations. You are aligned with the divine, so everything is coming in. They're giving it to you. You're being rewarded. You have infinite possibilities, okay? As this hater is being turned upside down. You can't even see that. This person, again, is a hater, but they also are very in awe of you now as well, because you've escaped their dirty, nasty plans. Okay? And everything that they wanted for you, they also are now experiencing a hater. They gave them that nasty disease. Yeah, they got a whole shake-up in their foundation. They wanted this for you. Their home could be crumbling. They could be getting kicked out, losing homes, losing everything. They're losing everything. And like I said, you're working another 3. You're working with your ascended masters. You're working with the divine, your higher self, the major 3. And judgment is being called upon them. They're getting karma for what they've done. The workings that they did against you. They're getting karma for it. Show me any more before I end this. It is good to see, I'm telling you. They got legal issues. You could be taking this person to court. All right? Somebody could be taking them to court if it's not you. They got legal issues that are definitely on their mind. Again, some of you guys got these people blocked. This person blocked. They can't even say sorry like they want to. Because you had to protect your energy. You had to guard yourself, all right? Because these people, the situation was nothing but a heavy burden. Now they got heavy burdens because they want to talk to you. They got heavy burdens because they were trying to manipulate you emotionally. So everything that they were doing to you, they got done to them, is being done to them. They were closing off their heart. They were being very nasty. But very much in secret, they really have a lot of love for you. Okay? They admire you. Because you've done things that they could not do. This person also was a coward. They would not stand up to others. They were a follower. They were not a leader. Your money is slowly coming in, shorty. Slowly. It might have taken a long time. Okay? But again, Spirit wants you to save your money. Don't spend frivolously. You were dealing with somebody that was siphoning your energy, your good nature, stealing your goals, stealing your projects, stealing your ideas. But you're sitting back cooling down because you have learned your lesson. You also know that you have a heavy, heavy spirit team that is protecting you and got your back. So you're at a place where you can just say kumbaya because things are working out, even if you have to be in solitude to do it. Things are working out according to God's plan, right? It might have taken a lot of changes, a lot of strife, a lot of chaos, okay? But again, you got things that are coming into action. You're taking action. You are a leader. People are looking up to you. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you are a leader. You take action. And you look very good doing it, okay? Because you are closing out cycles. And when you closing out cycles, you're getting a whole new opportunities, a spiritual graduation, an elevation, an ascension. Yep. Somebody really wants to talk to you. They feel so stupid for not listening to you. Their whole life is in shambles right now. Their entire life. You paid attention to your intuition. You could have been listening to intuitive guides. You got new beginnings. And you're getting your divine justice. Everything that you've been waiting for is here, Aquarius, is at the dock, waiting for you. Some of you guys are coming from a place of rags to riches, okay? But now this person is sitting in destitute, feeling very defeated, almost homeless, okay? Yep. They really want to come back together, reconcile. Some of you guys, it was a friendship. But you're getting a whole lot of good news, Aquarius. Page of Wands here. Things that are going to make you very happy. And again, these people are just sitting there watching you. They want to come towards you. They want to speak up. They want to say something. They want to clear the air, but they're scared. And they have every right to be. Because you shouldn't even play with Aquarius like that. At all. All right, let's get some divine messages. Let's end this on a great note, Aquarius. Thank you guys for your support. Again, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get up there, guys. Thank you again. I'm so happy for you guys. You retreated from this person. You took a time out from this person. You got away from these people. All right? Okay? Time spent alone, reflection on the past and current situations. That's what currently this person is doing. Sagittarius is my North Node. It could be a message here for you. If you're here, cross watcher, if it resonates with you, it resonates. Okay? Self-limiting beliefs came out in reverse. Again, negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in life. It came out in reverse. You took that out, right? You took that out. This is what you were dealing with. You were dealing with people that were trying to implant negative beliefs about yourself. They were trying to have you look at yourself, situations that you've been in. Again, you might have fell upon some hard times. They wanted you to feel stuck there because they're stuck there. Their mental ain't right. So they were projecting all this onto you, okay? They were trying to cause you a lot of stress and turmoil in your life. Now that's where they are because they fucked around and found out with the wrong one. You was dealing with somebody that was in lustful, Jezebel, succubus, incubus energy. Okay, and now them taking a risk and being with multiple partners have them sick. Taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. You stayed with your faith, Aquarius. So again, you are taking a leap of faith. You took a leap of faith, getting away from these people, venturing on to a new project, your new self. You are, you're graduated spiritually, which is also helping you graduate physically, mentally, leveling up. Some of you guys are headed towards a true soulmate, all right? The divine will provide you with love when you are ready. You're getting aligned so you can get ready. All right. Again, you're working on yourself. You dealt with somebody that had you and was in very deceptive energy here. False illusions, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. Again, this person going from partner to partner, making unsafe decisions. Always want to play woe is me, the victim, because their life is in shambles. But again, they did this to themselves by doing this to so many people. But the buck stopped when it met you, Aquarius. He was like, yeah, I don't care who you did this with. Not me. Aquarius, Sagittarius, whoever. You are about to embark onto a divine counterpartner. All right? A divine connection is sent to you from the angels. Because whoever you was dealing with right here was not divine. They were karmic, especially with that devil card. Be open to change, Aquarius, okay? Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. And that's what you're dealing with. With the fives here, yep, 555. You dealt with a lot of chaos, drama, illusions, delusions, people that were mentally sick, physically sick. Embrace. These are the last two. All right? Spread your wings, Aquarius, Sagittarius, cross watchers. Spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. You are free from these people, this situation, all right? And again, you are needing to embrace. You are at a place where you're finding your peace. Find peace with your current state of being. And it's going to be a time where you're at a place right now where you're going to be able to celebrate. Good times come from hard work. Time spent in good company. I see you celebrating getting away from these people. I see you celebrating how your life is being turned around. I see you celebrating and also being rewarded because, again, unlike them, you made healthy decisions. You worked on yourself. You rose above while they were steady attacking you low. And you're being rewarded and supported. So thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Remember, be you. Love you. It is the highest vibration of all. Bye, guys.